All right, we are at the airport right now, and I wanted to talk about like one thing that I always do before going on a flight that I find important, and that is stretching. I think it makes the whole experience of the flight, especially if you're on a long flight. I think from here to Japan it's about like 12 hours, um, right about. So the times I noticed that I went and I didn't stretch, I had a significantly harder time like feeling comfortable in the plane. But like every time I do stretch, it makes it a much more comfortable experience. So the ones that I do, the basic ones, where it's just like you sort of do a little bit of a lunge, keep this legs as straight as possible. There's a lot of announcements today, and then I put one knee on the ground and just continue to stretch forward. After I do that for about 15 or so seconds, I move on to knee in the ground like this. It's usually more comfortable to also like take your shoes off and do it. I find that the floors are pretty clean. I mean, I usually take flights in the morning, so this is probably an easier experience or a cleaner experience when it's in the morning, since they probably clean up at night. And this final like split stretch also helps a lot for me, for my legs, so they're not stiff on the flight. I haven't been stretching splits very often these days, but it's good to do it before a flight. So you basically do the same thing on the other side. And that should basically stretch out your legs. So we'll just quickly do that one. But you want to definitely try to get every part of your body stretched out, because it is a long flight and you are sitting for a long time. It's probably more important to also do like your back and stuff, so we'll get to that afterwards. But yeah, another thing also is to I still need to do this, bring like a empty water bottle or container and refill it. I find that it's a hassle to like flag the workers down and ask for water all the time, because they give it in such a small amount. And there was like a long flight I remember, where I just didn't like see many workers, and like getting water just seemed kind of difficult, and my throat was dry and I was thirsty all the time. Well, yeah, and then side splits, I like doing the middle one. It helps as well for me. And so yeah, I like bringing an empty water bottle and then just filling it in the airport. So you have to empty it for a security check, but then you can fill it in. There are like tap water places. And then for the stretching, the flight is about to board. So I like doing it right before boarding time, because that's when, the effects are going to be the best. I've been to like this side of the airport at least 3 or 4 times now, like this exact spot. Sometimes I like just laying down instead of sitting, like just laying down and resting. Like nobody really cares, honestly, and nobody's around this area right now. So a trick is to like just do this like at a different area where it's emptier, where you still have line of sight of your flight location or your gate, so you don't miss it by accident, I guess. But honestly, today they were like announcing the same announcement like so many times, saying like, oh, final boarding call, like 10 different times for like 10 minutes straight, because some people were like missing a flight, I guess. So I don't think you have to worry unless you like can't hear, I guess. Okay, but that was middle. And then for the back, simple stretch, or yeah, cat cow, where you just do this like a couple times. That one helps. And then the basic back stretch, where you go up, hold it. I guess they call it the seal stretch. And then you go on your elbows and do the same thing. And you have to balance it out by going up and knees to chest. So that's basically it. I mean, this one's very helpful too. I don't really have a routine, honestly. I just kind of do every stretch I know and it helps. So that is the important thing that you should do before a long flight. Even if it's like a shorter flight, sitting for longer than like 3 hours in general is just not good for your back or for your body and is uncomfortable. So definitely, you know, feel free to do this for any flight. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I just wanted to talk about something I've been doing a lot lately, which is going on flights and stretching beforehand. Okay, catch you guys in the next one.